Welcome back to Living 808. Well-known law offices of Levitt, Yamani, and Soldner have taken the tragedy in Maui personal. We wanted to know more about what the firm is doing for those affected by the wildfires. And the law firm has public events coming up that they want to hear from you. So John Yamani joins us now with all the details. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me come down, John.
I got to say, first off, I see your commercials so much, and I've seen it for so many years. I feel like I know you, like personally, too. It's like been decades since you guys have been on the air.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, I'm so happy to have you here. Let's talk about this real quick. If you could update me and all of our viewers where the cases are right now.
Yeah, the cases on Maui are going at a breakneck speed. Usually these kinds of cases take years to go through the court system. However, Judge Cahill realizes the urgency because of the effect that it's had on the Maui people. And so we have a trial date in November of this year.
Wow.
So while he is trying to push settlement conferences, he has a trial date coming up so that if the cases don't settle, we're going to be able to go to trial and force them.
Okay. Do you think that the survivors of the Maui wildfires that haven't gotten an attorney actually understand what is at stake with the legal claims that they're filing, that are being filed?
You know, we found that a lot of these people are just in shock.
Yeah.
They are still reeling from what happened because they basically lost their lives and their livelihoods. So we've been trying to get the word out to people, hey, it's not too late. I mean, the cases that we filed early are the ones that are set for trial in November.
Okay.
But we are still putting together cases for people that are still coming to us asking for our help. So it's not too late.
And that may come to you after seeing this interview.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad that you are still accepting people to come in to help them. Your thoughts on the Ohana Initiative and the Maui Recovery Fund?
You know, we feel that while we understand what they're trying to do, it is not going to be able to provide justice to the people of Maui, and it's not going to be able to provide accountability. It's not going to be able to provide justice because the amounts they are talking about trying to compensate a family that lost a loved one are totally insufficient.
Yeah.
It's not going to provide accountability because if the parties that are buying people off with this Ohana Fund succeed, then it's going to go back to business as usual. Yeah. And this is the concern we have. It cannot be business as usual. What we are trying to do is get them to actually change the way they look at things, change the way they do business to protect future generations on Maui. One of the biggest concerns that we had when we did our investigation, we found that pole 7A, which is the Hawaiian Electric pole that broke off and caused this fire, was rotted out from the inside by termites.
Wow.
Now, Hawaiian Electric has been in business in Hawaii forever. You would think that they knew how to inspect their poles and make sure that they change the poles that are rotted out on a regular basis. Okay. We found that Hawaiian Electric's procedure is they change the pole only after it breaks off and falls down.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you, but that's no way to run a public utility.
No. Okay. All right. So with that being said, then what do you see HECO doing to change things?
I think they're going to have to be forced to change things. They're still not recognizing the things they did wrong. I'll give you another example about pole 7A. Okay. Our investigation showed that the pole was not properly guy wired. Okay. They had the guide wire on the wrong side. After the pole broke off, after the fire, they of course replaced the pole. They still didn't properly guy wire it. And our experts told them, hey, you guys are doing this wrong. They still haven't changed it.
Okay. All right, so the things need to be done, that's for sure. You're still helping people. You take this kind of personally, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, my family, my dad's side of the family is from Maui. And, you know, I've spent a lot of time on Maui, a lot of friends and family on Maui. So, yeah, I do take it personally.
And I, like you, have family in Maui, and I'm glad that you're helping the folks that are in need. And if somebody does have someone that needs help, they still want to get in touch with you, how do they go about doing that?
Okay, we are having regular talk story sessions on Maui.
Okay.
We're going to be back on Maui this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at the Kihei Cafe in the Lahaina Gateway Center from 5 to 7. And we invite people to come on down. no obligation, and listen to what we have to say and ask questions and talk story.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, all of that information we're going to have on our website, KHON2.com, shortly after the show. So we'll also have contact information if you'd like to get in touch with the law firm yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in person.
Yeah, thanks,
And
John.
thanks for all that you're doing.
We're
Really.
trying.
Yeah. I know you're busy.